using the nurses as a pool of available shagging partners.
Ah, okay. You're jealous. There's only one way to sort this.
Okay, Mrs. Bishop, you'll be seeing Dr. Avia. Let's just get you settled and I'll go and find him, yeah?
Well,
Yes.
that gave wrong place, wrong time, new meaning.
So my place instead?
I finish in an hour.
So do I.
Hey, I've got a patient in cubicle 2 if you're not busy.
I'm there.
Yeah, he's not busy.
I'll be right there. As I was saying, I just need that resus trolley checked and restocked.
It already is.
Huh. Any excuse to give orders, huh?
It's always good to double check these things. Resus trolley's fine. Cubicle shelves?
I'll get right on it.
Nice. Thank you.
What was that? I was just keeping it civil.
Why the sudden turnaround?
Oh, don't get me wrong, he's still a jerk, but I've decided not to let him get to me.
Huh?
Well, I can go back to trading pot shots with him all day if you prefer.
I'll give you 20 minutes before you go for him.
Sorry?
When the good behaviour pills wear off and it's back to World War III.
Oh, well, my shift finishes in an hour. I think I can control myself till then.
You know what? Good on you. I think I'm going to take a leaf out of your book and be nice too.
Are you nervous about testifying tomorrow?
Actually, it feels good. I'll finally be able to call Granger the murderer he really is, and Craig will get justice.
Well, I'm looking forward to more selfish things like having you home again.
Actually, I would like to go home. To Australia.
You've only just got back here.
I know, but as I said before, rising from the dead isn't going to be easy. People went to my funeral, they mourned me. I feel terrible about deceiving everyone.
Someone put a bomb in your car and tried to blow it up with you in it. I doubt anyone will hold that against you.
It's not just that. There's too much baggage here now. Don't you think?
Maybe a fresh start is just what we need.
I'm only halfway through pre-med.
The med schools back home produce the creme de la creme, you know. Present company included.
Yeah, only I don't think Oz is home anymore.
What was it that you called New Zealand before you moved here?
I believe it was Australia's floaters.
Yeah, well, I've grown up a bit and I have a life here now.
Soph, don't tell me your heart's here too.
Maybe a fresh start would be best.
I'm surprised you chucked the top job.
The important thing is to put the past behind us and move on together.
Thanks for coming over, guys. I told Gerald that it was far too late.
Credit card fraud never sleeps. You should cancel your card straight away.
It's touching you guys are so worried for me.
If you're feeling bad about letting Aroha stay, we're not angry about it.
Well, not anymore anyway. Look, it might just be caught up in the post.
Exactly. There are heaps of possible reasons. I told Gerald that Aroha just isn't the type.
Hold on. You think Aroha might have taken it?
No.
But she's your flatmate.
Which is why I think that...
Have you checked your account to see if your card's been used?
I'll call the bank first thing in the morning.
Scotty hasn't joined the online banking revolution yet.
It might be a good idea to check before anyone goes around making false accusations.
I'm not losing any sleep over it, so neither should you guys.
We're sorry to cause a false alarm, aren't we, Gerald?
Call me paranoid.
Oh, whoa. Who's the lucky guy?
No one? Sorry. Guess it's been a while.
That's why us single girls need to stick together. Oh, that reminds me. Can you believe what Maxwell pulled today?
What?
That stunt with Julie preying on the recently single.
I think he cancelled that one, eh?
Oh, small favours. Hey, shall we grab her and go and get a drink across the road to celebrate?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, well, think about it.
Yeah, no, totally.
About time.
Maxwell, I've been thinking, and I don't...
I'm going crazy out here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I mean, even without the whole Brooke saga, Mum's got plenty of reasons to call it quits. But as for Dad going from head honcho to GP for hire, I mean, that's not a step backwards, it's a flying leap.
There'll be other jobs. If we do go, it'll be the people that I'll miss.
I thought it was the people you were keen to get shot of. Or were you hoping Daniel Potts might change his ways?
If he does, he can do it without me.
So who's the lucky Kiwi keeping you from calling Australia home then?
No one.
Come on, Soph. It's not a real secret till you tell someone.
There's nothing to tell. Like I said before, it's probably best that we all have a fresh start.
We have a good case against Granger, but a lot hangs on Justine Jones's evidence. The location of the safe house mustn't get out.
Don't worry, I can keep my mouth shut.
Granger's a powerful man. He's already proven he'll do what it takes to avoid prosecution. Anyone who knows Justine's whereabouts is at risk.
Including me, Callum said.
But we have no evidence he's aware of the information you hold. At this stage, I don't judge you as significant risk.
And the police's judgment has been so good in the past. No protection for me. I'm on my own, right?
Here's my number. Call me anytime, day or night. Thanks.
Oh, hi.
Robin, fancy seeing you here. Tracy? I'm not even going to ask.
Okay, and I won't ask what the cops were doing here, or are you and Robin good mates or something?
You can question Brooke later, officer.
Don't let me stop you.
We won't.
I'm wondering when you're going to give me the unedited version.
Let's not drag it out.
Not about Brooke, about leaving, moving back to Oz. You weren't exactly convincing when you said you'd be happy to start over.
Okay, to be honest, the idea of swapping CEO for athlete's foot and stomach ulcers turns me green. Then again, making it to the top job didn't earn many points with you, did it?
Oh, of course it did. I only wish I'd been here to bask in your reflected glory. I'm proud of you.
I wish you'd been here too.
Anyway, with CEO on your CV, they'll be fighting over you back in Oz.
Maybe, but even if they're not, the main thing's we are together. If that means my career coming second for a while, so be it. Just as long as you're prepared to share your glory.
With you? Anytime. Okay, now I want to talk about Brooke because you're thinking about her.
You're right. I was thinking she doesn't compare to this. To you. Now come here.
So, who was that up there? The good cop or the bad cop?
You tell me.
Well, whoever it was, I liked her a lot.
You weren't so bad yourself.
Not bad. That was awesome.
Okay, maybe you were. It's just that when I woke up this morning, you weren't exactly on my to-do list.
Oh, come on. I was there since the first day we met. You just wouldn't admit it.
Well, now I can cross you off, as in been there, done that.
Me too. In fact, I've already lined up my next target.
Fine. So it's back to situation normal. We're just two workmates getting on with it.
Well, not quite. I'm the doctor, you're the nurse, so preferably getting on with it my way.
Just for a second, I'd forgotten how intensely annoying you are. See you.
Oh, the feeling is mutual. You still irritate the crap out of me.
You're a creep.
And you're sexy as hell.
Do you think counting sheep only works for New Zealanders?
I was thinking about my testimony for tomorrow. What about you? What's keeping you awake?
Wishing I could have ended the night on a better note. I gave myself 5 out of 10.
Come on. Wasn't that bad. We're hiding from people who'd like me to stay dead. Conditions don't exactly lend themselves to wild abandon.
Yeah, you're right. Once the trial is over, things will go back to the way they were.
I know they will. So let's stop beating ourselves up about it and get some sleep in.
you're looking a bit second-hand this morning.
Thanks. Now I feel it.
Well, I'm sure you'll bounce back. It's hardly the romance of the century.
You don't know anything about it.
Oh, come on, you were hitching a ride to the top. Just unfortunately for you, Callum forgot to mention your seat was already taken.
Okay, I'll admit it. That's what it was to start with. Unfortunately for me, I chose someone who I actually ended up liking. A lot.
What you liked was being on the arm of the CEO. And he liked having somebody around to make the long winter nights pass quicker. That is until his wife got back.
No. Callum understood me. He spent plenty of time living in the shadow of a super surgeon. Just like I did with Ethan.
Oh, the old his wife doesn't understand him routine. It's a bit tired, isn't it?
There's more to it than that. He's had a business go bankrupt on him too. He knows what it's like to have something to prove. He's lost it all and then worked his way back up. Found respect. I understand that.
Yeah, so do I. Didn't stop you chucking me on the scrap heap once I outlived my usefulness.
It's not about you.
No, it's about you. About your big ambitions. And about all the hard work you put in with your boss now turning out to be a complete and utter waste of time.
Well, I don't care if you believe me or not. I felt something real for Callum. I still do.
Well, like I said before, I'm sure you'll bounce back.
Have you seen Aroha?
Oh, no, you've checked your account, haven't you?
Oh, no, not yet. I'll get onto that just as soon as I find out why Aroha's gone AWOL. Morgan, as soon as you've settled your patient, I need you to calibrate the glucometers in surgical.
But at handover, I thought you told
I thought so too. Everyone except Aroha seems to have heard me.
She's probably doing it right now.
Let's hope so.
Always ready with an excuse for her, aren't you?
It's innocent until proven guilty, last I heard.
Well, she's guilty of being a slacker who takes whatever she can get away with. We just don't know how much she's prepared to take yet.
I can't believe that you used to sing in the same clubs as Johnny Cooper, the Māori cowboy himself.
One of the Range Riders, they were Johnny's backing band, was an old beau of mine.
Oh.
He bought me this.
Wow. I bet he had to fight through your other admirers first. Oh, what about this one? It's gorgeous.
And it's the real thing.
Ah.
Excuse me a moment. I don't know, how should you be in here?
Morgan, meet Pearl Delaney. I've just been telling her my plans for superstardom.
Nice to meet you. Scotty's looking for you and he's not happy.
Oh, right, the glucometers. I'll get to it. But first, what's your advice for a budding singer?
Now, Aroha.
Oh, right. Some people don't know how to have fun like you and me.
You're not here for fun.
She's a born performer, that one.
She is, isn't she?
In case you'll give you a tetanus shot, then you're done. You look worn out. Didn't sleep well?
No, for some reason I was up most of the night. I had all this energy.
Well, as your doctor, I advise you to spend tonight lying down at my place.
I don't know, I might be busy.
Okay. How about lunch?
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Don't take too long. I might get a better offer.
Ooh. Tracy, can you give me a hand, please?
Sure.
Hey, what happened to you last night?
I thought we were going out for a drink. I couldn't find you anywhere. Ah, right. I had a feeling I'd forgotten about something. For about 2 seconds, at least, until I fell asleep in my clothes. Sorry, I was knackered.
Mr. Torelli, I'm Dr. Arvia. Let's have a look at this ankle, eh? I think you've won the Shortland Street lottery, Mr. Torelli. You have two of the most beautiful nurses in the hospital working on you at once.
Don't worry. We're immune to his charm, aren't we, Tracy? Absolutely.
Anyway, no biggie about last night. Do you want to do lunch?
That is the best offer I've heard all day.
Great.
I've been dreaming of your mother's pancakes for months.
Shouldn't you have been dreaming about me instead?
So, since we're all stuck inside today, I thought maybe after this, Mum and I could show you our holiday pictures.
Oh, awesome. Here's a mall, here's a shop, and here's another mall.
Brooke Freeman for Dr. McCoy.
I got the okay from Robin Gardner.
You really want Granger to get another crack at me, don't you?
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Please, there are things I have to say to you.
What part of leave us alone don't you get?
Brooke, I don't have anything else to say to you.
Then listen to me instead. please.
Oh, for God's sake, Callum, put the girl out of her misery. Let her say her piece.
Thank you, Justine.
And then you can leave.
I got the job done, so where's the problem?
You got it done after I chased you up and after Scotty chased me out first. I don't want to have to keep covering for you.
It seems we have another thief doing the rounds. A lady in room 8 has lost a valuable ring.
Room 8?
Pearl Delaney. Are you sure she's lost it? She's got more bling than Beyonce. I bet it's tangled up in the rest of her stash.
She's had a good look for it. Apparently it was a gift from her late husband. She's very upset to think that somebody might have taken it.
Oh, there's some dodgy people around, eh? But Pearl did tell me that her jewellery was insured, so that's something at least.
Insured for the money, maybe, but not for the personal and sentimental value.
I bet it shows up.
This won't be much of a safe house if you keep drawing attention to it, Brooke. This is my family's lives we are talking about.
You think I want to be here with your wife in the other room?
Then why are you here?
If you can honestly tell me that I was nothing more than a convenient diversion, then I will go.
That's exactly what you were.
I don't believe you.
Brooke, you said
I mean, maybe to start with. But now?
Now is irrelevant. My wife is back.
To begin with, I was in it for what I could get to. An ally in the PCC, an inside track with the CEO.
If this is supposed to be winning me around...
But I got more than I bargained for. I got a man who I respect and admire immensely. A man who I think I'm falling in love with. And I think he feels the same way.
Justine needs me. And after everything she has been through, I can't and won't let her down. Just go, Brooke. There is nothing here for you.
So, what's the scoop? You can tell me.
What scoop?
You know, Justine rising from the grave. I hope your old workmate's not been keeping you in the loop.
All I know is that Robin Gardner was visiting Brooke last night. Maybe that has something to do with it.
I didn't know you and Inspector Gardner were that tight. What did Brooke tell you?
Actually, Maxwell told me he thought I might have inside information too.
He didn't even know Justine. Or Craig, for that matter. I'm surprised he cares.
Well, as far as gossip goes, this is pretty juicy stuff.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The more topics you two can discuss without a fight, the better.
Like I said, anything for an easy life.
Oh, wow. I just had a thought. How gutted will Brooke be if Justine is back from the grave? Can't sleep your way to the top if the bed's already full.
I almost feel sorry for her. It'll be like Night of the Living Dead with Justine out for Brooke's blood.
Yeah, I would not want to be in Callum's shoes. Although, hello, cell phone etiquette, anyone?
Yeah. Sorry, it's my mother's birthday tomorrow. That's just Dad reminding me.
Oh, if you hurry, you can still get something in the post. Otherwise, you'll have a giant-sized guilt trip coming your way.
No, thanks. I might actually do that. Do you mind?
No, go for it.
Ta.
Book me in for 3 more sessions in the recording studio. Don't worry, I'll put half on the plastic and the rest with a surprise cash injection. Sweet, see you then. Check it out. Does this say recording artist in the making or what?
Rip-off artist, more like.
Excuse me?
Just how naive do you think I am?
On a scale of 1 to 10, probably 8 if you want to know. But what does this have to do with my phone?
You took Scotty's credit card, didn't you? And poor Miss Delaney's ring?
How could you?
How long does it take to say get out and don't come back?
I tried, but it's more complicated for her than I first realised.
You assured me it was no strings, Callum, and now the woman is turning up making a scene?
That's what it was. For me, it seems she's developed deeper feelings.
I didn't know her for long, but she struck me as quite a sharp one, not some naive, ignorant bimbo. Am I right?
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Then it seems strange that she could get this so wrong. Unless, of course, you let her believe that she might have a future with you.
No, I did not. You are my future.
You didn't seem especially committed to that in bed last night. If you could only manage 5 out of 10, then who are you keeping the rest in reserve for? Or perhaps Brooke can answer that.
She is upset. Just give her a minute.
She's got 5 minutes. She's not out of here by then. I'm going in.
Where do you get off calling me a thief?
You were broke 2 seconds ago, and now you seem to be rolling in it. What am I supposed to think?
Well, I know what I think. You're just as bad as Gerald. No, worse. At least he isn't two-faced.
The recording sessions, where did you get the money?
I put half on plastic and my cousin loaned me the rest. If you don't believe me, you can call him.
Okay.
Are you for real?
What's his number?
Fine. His name's Terry.
What about Scotty's credit card?
What about it?
And Mrs. Delaney's ring?
It fell in a bedpan. Martians took it. How the hell am I supposed to know?
You were hanging around looking at all her stuff, and then suddenly...
She was a singer on a cruise ship. That's why I was hanging around. Getting advice, listening to her stories. Why should I defend myself to you? Who do you think you are?
I'm trying hard, but it doesn't seem...
Yeah, I know who you're not. You're not my friend. I was way wrong about that.
Keeping the secret has been hard on a lot of people. You too, by the looks of it.
I don't want your sympathy.
Don't worry, you won't get any. I'm just stating the facts. Such as Callum is married and it's time for you to run along.
He may be married, but he seemed perfectly happy to make the most of your absence.
I don't expect you to understand the kind of relationship that Callum and I have. I'm the mother of his children and his best friend. We've come through way tougher times than this together.
Oh, I know he has a strong sense of duty to you.
That's right, he does. So why don't
Duty
you
is
just...
not the same as love. Do you really think I would be here if I didn't believe that Callum shared my feelings? I haven't always made the best decisions, but even I know when I'm not wanted. And that is not the case with Callum.
Don't you dare tell me about my husband. He had an itch to scratch and you just happened to be there. But you've outlived your use now, so why don't you just get out and this time don't come back?
Stop, Justine. She can't go.
I knew you couldn't let this go.
There's been a security alert in the area. We're in lockdown till we leave for the court tomorrow. All of us.
Tomorrow,
We can't relax until you're all safe inside that courtroom.
someone is about to pay
You are the one I love.
the ultimate price. Don't miss Shortland Street. 7 o'clock tomorrow, TV2.